Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? Welcome to Queen's Daily Bread, where we get our daily bread on. So, yesterday's video, I was talking about storing up your riches and glory in heaven and not in the earth, or not being primarily focused with your wealth in this earth because we can't take it with us to our eternity. So that's what I was briefly speaking about. Well, that was the word for yesterday. That was the devotion for yesterday. So today I read the devotion and it basically confirmed yesterday's word. So I felt that that was kind of ironic. However, I'm going to get into this word with y'all so y'all can see what I saw. Okay. So the caption for the devotion is "The voice of weeping shall be no more heard." The voice of weeping shall be no more heard. Isaiah 65:19. Okay. The glorified weep no more, for all outward cause of grief are gone. There are no broken friendships, no blighted prospects in heaven. Poverty, famine, peril, persecution, and slander are unknown there. No pain distresses, no thought of death or bereavement saddens. They weep no more, for they are perfectly sanctified. No evil heart of unbelief prompts them to depart from the living God. They are without fault before his throne and are fully conformed to his image. Well may they cease to mourn who have ceased to sin. They weep no more, because all fear of change is past. They know that they are eternally secure, that sin is shut out and that they are shut in. They dwell within a city which shall never be stormed. They bask in a sun which shall never set. They drink of a river which shall never run dry. They pluck fruit from a tree which shall never wither. Countless cycles may revolve, but eternity shall not be exhausted. Season after season after season after season. And while eternity endures, their immortality and blessedness shall coexist with it. They are forever with the Lord. They weep no more, because every desire is fulfilled. They cannot wish for anything which they have not in possession. Eye and ear, heart and hand, judgment, imagination, hope, desire, will, all the faculties are completely satisfied. And imperfect as our present ideas are of the things which God has prepared for them that love him, yet we know enough by the revelation of the Spirit that the saints above are supremely blessed. The joy of Christ, which is an infinite fullness of delight, is in them. They bathe themselves in the bottomless, shoreless sea of infinite beatitude. That same joyful rest remains for us. It may not be far distant. Ere long the weeping willow shall be exchanged for the palm branch of victory, and sorrow's dewdrops will be transformed into pearls of everlasting bliss. Wherefore comfort one another with these words. So I'm comforting you with these words. I'm reminding you that your riches and glory that matter are not even of this world. They're in heaven with your Father. That's where all this is at. Okay. That's where I gotta make it to. By any means necessary, despite um circumstances that may present themselves that make me feel like I should retaliate. Because I'll never, try to do nothing to nobody unless they do something, they initiate it. And then my ego gets to talking like, yeah, well, you can't let them just do you like that. You gotta respond. You gotta get some revenge. But no, you don't. You gotta let God. God said vengeance is his. God said to pray for those who come against you and who harm you and cause you strife. Pray for them. Pray for them. And you know what? I used to didn't believe. I'm like, pray for them. Why don't I pray for them? I pray for people who do stuff to me now. I sure do. I pray for them. And not for nothing bad to happen to them or nothing. I pray that God shows them their wrong, their error, where they went, what they did that they shouldn't have done. I pray for them that He enlightens them to their mistakes. Yeah, that's what I do now. And I'm learning that that gets more revenge than what I could have got and to keep my hands clean. Mm-hmm. Because karma is real. And when you do stuff trying to get back at people, you don't do anything but lower your vibration and mess up your karma. That's all you do. It's best to just forgive them, pray for them, like the words say, be obedient and pray for them and see what God do. See how He fix it. See if He have anything to say about. Because the God that I serve, He's a just God. Yes, He is. He's a just God. And not only that, He concerns Himself with injustices. He does. He concerns Himself with injustices. That's what the word says. He don't like folks getting thinking they getting over and doing people wrong, especially when you anointed. When you anointed, folks better leave you alone. You ain't got to do nothing to them. You don't have to lift a finger. Just pray for them. Just pray for them and see what happens. You'll be like, ooh, what? I didn't want him to do that to you, but that must have been your just reward. That must have been what you deserved because I didn't even pray for him to do nothing to you. I just prayed for you. And look what happened. So I'm telling you, you gotta be intentional. You have to be intentional with storing up your riches and glory in heaven, being good to folks, doing them how they don't deserve to be done. Yeah, because a lot of people don't deserve to be treated good. My daughter told me the other day, mind you, my 7-year-old daughter told me this, y'all. She said, Mama, I had picked her up from school. She said, Mama, I try to be so nice and loving and caring to people. She said, but people don't do me how I do them. And it hurt my feelings because I know she's being genuine. Like my daughter is, she has the love of God in her heart. Walking around singing church songs and talking about how good God is. And that's just her energy, because she around me. So that's what she do. Anyways, when she said it, it hurt my feelings. And a part of me wanted to, of course, because I'm Mama Bear, a part of me wanted to respond like, who hurting your feelings or what they do to you. But I told her, I said, baby, it's okay. It's okay. It might not feel okay at the time when they're not reciprocating your energy or not responding to you how you're responding to them, but it's okay. And don't change your heart for nobody. You got the love of God in your heart and you keep the love of God in your heart. It don't matter if they don't know how to act because they learn. Life will teach them. Life will teach them that they need to stop mishandling people. And if somebody is going out of their way to express love and concern and regard for you, it ain't gonna hurt you to do the same to them. It's not gonna hurt you to reciprocate it. And that's just low vibration energy, low frequencies anyways. And with 7-year-olds, I ain't really, well, she wasn't just talking about the people at school, her friends at school. She was referring to her sisters and brothers, just everybody that she interact with on a daily basis. That's who she was referring to. However, like I told her, don't worry about it. They will get an understanding, because one thing that I have learned in this life is everything you do, whether it be good, whether it be bad, it comes back to you. Everything you put out comes back to you. It might not come back through the avenue that you dispersed it, but it will come back to you. You will pay for wrongdoing. That's why I quit doing wrong. I'm telling y'all the truth. That's why I quit doing wrong, because I got tired of paying for it. Yep, it wasn't that I was such a saint. Mm-mm. I got tired of paying for all the stuff that I had called myself getting away with or thought I got over with. Got tired of paying for it. Because look here, you going to have to pay the piper. Yeah, he coming to collect. He's coming to collect. And I said, you know what? Every time I do something, seem like as soon as I do it, next thing you know, here this piper come talking about I gotta pay it back. And what I pay and what I get, it ain't worth it. Nah, I had to stop messing with it, because what I had to give up in order for what I got, I ended up getting the short end of the stick every time. And when I realized that, I said, "Oh, wait a minute, we got to do some stuff different." So I was inspired to share the word with y'all today, especially this word, because it backed up everything I said yesterday. It just went perfectly together. So I had to make a quick video and share that with you guys and let you guys know that these riches and glories of this world are so temporary. But we have an eternity, y'all. We have an eternity. And I want my eternity to be lit. That's what I'm saving up for. I'm saving up on my eternity, Like I can take a L right now as long as my eternity is guaranteed. And from the word that I'm reading, your eternity is guaranteed when you keep God's commandments, when you love God above all else and don't put nothing before him and acknowledge him in all your ways and love your brethren as you love him. That's keeping his commandments right there. And when you do that, your eternity is guaranteed. And there'll be no more crying, no more sorrow, no more. He said we're gonna study want no more. When we get there, he gonna teach us want no more. You will never want another thing. It says everything you need there. Your eyes, your ears, all your faculties are satisfied. And do you know that is a good feeling, to be satisfied? That's a good feeling. Y'all know the feeling. Just think about something that satisfies you. Whatever it may be, think about it, and then times that by 100. No, by 1,000, by 1,000,000. Times it by 1,000,000. Ooh, glory. I can't let nothing make me miss that. I'm just not going to be able to do it. If that means I got to forgive, I'm going to have to forgive. If that means I got to love, I'm going to have to love. If that means I got to learn how to put others before myself, then that's what I got to do. Simple. No brainer. That's what we got to do, y'all. We have to obey these commandments and put up our riches and glory in heaven. It ain't hard. It's not hard unless you make it hard. Perspective. Again, perspective is everything. If you look at the situation like, oh, why would I do that? Why would I just love? Fuck, why would I? Don't nobody love me. I had somebody recently tell me that. That's why I'm laughing, because I was talking to somebody and they was like, don't nobody love me. And I'm like, do you love you? Do you love you? Because if you love you, that should be enough. Why other people got to show you so much love if you loving you appropriately? That part. But it's not hard unless you make it. It's not hard to see yourself in others. Like here lately, I've been seeing myself in so many people that I've been interacting with. And it's not hard for me to love them because I see me in them. I clearly see myself at different stages of my life. Like right now, I'm ascending. So I'm a lot higher than, I vibrate a lot higher than a lot of people. That's just facts. But I remember I haven't always been this way. So I remember different stages of my life when I was at different points in I can totally see myself in different people that I've been around. And it compels me to have compassion, understanding, overstanding, understanding, and empathy, because we all are connected in some type of way at the end of the day. You ever met somebody you don't know and you start talking to them about random stuff, and the next thing you know, y'all have talked up on the fact that you guys know a lot of the same people, know pretty much the same people, but you guys have never met personally. However, you know a lot of the same people and cross paths probably millions of times before. Prime example. Everybody is connected. And when you start seeing yourself in other people, then it's easier to operate from a space of love. It's easier to come from out of your ego and step into your soul self and tap into your heart space and be like, you know what? I remember when I was lost like this. I remember when I didn't have the consciousness and the awareness. I remember that. So I'm not going to pass judgment on this person because they have enriched my level of understanding. I'm not going to degrade them or treat them as if they are less than because they haven't reached where I'm at now. I'm not going to do that. And when you finally realize that, then you're growing, you're growing, and it feels so good. It really do. It feels good to grow like that, to to expand. That's what you're doing. You're expanding. And when you expand, sky's the limit. So again, I had to share that word with y'all today. I hope everybody's having a blessed day. I've recently started getting up and participating in different exercise activities, trying to get my health on track. And it's only been a week, but I feel a difference within the week. I feel better. So I'm thankful for that. I felt led to share that with you guys. So if anybody has been thinking about getting up, being active, getting outdoors, exercising, do it. Don't stop yourself. Don't procrastinate it. Just get up and do it. Get up and do it. And within a week's time, I guarantee you, you will feel a difference. You will have better results just from taking a walk. I literally take like a 20-minute walk. Well, I'll go to the park and I time like a 20-minute walk. And I feel better, guys. I feel better. Not only does my body feel better from the walk, but I also feel better from just being in nature. Being in nature, it is very healing. It's very healing. So take that advice if you need it. Spirit of the Lord is real, and I feel led to share it. So take that advice if you need it. Sending you love and light. Hoping everybody have a blessed night. Until next time, I see y'all again.